Okay, today's knife is the Case Sodbuster Jr. This is not the factory edge, so I'm going to have to sharpen it up a little bit, I think. I have to check it. But I don't have as much cardboard today, so I do have rope and wood. There's where my pile's going to go. Yeah, so I cut up all the cardboard pretty much yesterday, so I just got this amount of cardboard, unless I can find some more in the recycle bin. And then wood and rope and twine and fishing line and weed eater line, etc. Okay, so when I patinaed it, it covered the edge, so it wasn't as sharp as it needed to be. It does cut paper now. I did it a couple times on the carbide, and yeah, it cuts paper. So we'll see how it does today. So yeah, I have not used this any long term. So 8 hours of cutting paper, rope, wood, you name it. We'll see how it does. So one thing I noticed compared to the Ranger, the Buck, this tip is not as pointy. It's still workable. I can still stab into the cardboard, but it's not as sharp. Also, even though it shows a 4-finger grip, when I'm cutting, it's my finger, because it's really smooth here, it actually slides down to about this position, which is not an issue. But yeah, it's not a full 4-finger grip. It's really a 3.5 or 3. No lanyard hole there. So, but anyway, the number one attraction I have on this is just that it's the blade shape. I really like that blade shape, and I really like that handle shape. I would love to try the Sodbuster regular size, if I can find one in store. But when I say try, I mean buy. But yeah, I still like this, but it's a little bit not as slicey as the Ranger 112, Buck Ranger, Select, Slim, whatever the words are. Anyway, I'm still cutting with it. Just so far, just cardboard, but you know, all cardboard is not the same also. So, cardboard I had, and it's time to sharpen the knife. So, it didn't do too bad. I did use this previously. Well, did I? I don't remember anymore. But anyway, I sharpened it till I can cut paper, and I cut up all the cardboard I had, which is pretty much right there, and a little bit of plastic rope, and this it's time to sharpen. So, not horrible, not as good as the Browning Ice Storm or the Buck Ranger Select 112, but those were pretty much factory edges, so this one didn't have a factory edge when I started. So, but anyway, I guess it wouldn't really matter if it cuts paper right. So, but yeah, sometimes the factory edges are sharper. And I just use a pull through, so I always carry a pull through sharpener, which works just fine for the softer steels, and it's fast and convenient, and you know, I could probably spend a little more time sharpening on it on the ceramic. I did a bunch, or not a bunch, but a couple on the carbide, and then I could have honed it up on the ceramic, but I just went ahead and went with the carbide. I'm just rambling. So I'm going to sharpen this again, and then probably work on some rope and wood, since that's pretty much the materials I have left. Make sure there's no glue on it. Yeah, there's no glue on it. I kind of avoided cutting these because I didn't want glue on the knife, but I'll get to those here. Okay, so we're doing the braided rope. I have to saw through it. Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, I have to saw through it, but it works. Making some Ranger bands. Got these on clearance, so mixing it up with some sisal twine. So carving some wood is actually quite enjoyable. I like how the belly on that digs into the wood, it seems like. I didn't really inspect my knife before, but there's a crack there, which I know I had not noticed before. So, where the pin is, I mean, that's just the price, I guess, of using your knives. I still love this knife. Just thought I'd point that out. Dinner! I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.